Hello, good evening. So this evening, I just want to share a little word with you guys this evening. And I will be reading a passage from my Bible, New King James Version. And I'm just going to read what was laid on me to share. So I'm reading from 2 Kings 4, and I'm going to read verses 1 through 7. So it says, a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets cried out to Elijah, saying, your servant, my husband, is dead, and you know that your servant feared the Lord, and the creditor is coming to take my 2 sons to be his slaves. So Elijah said to her, what shall I do for you? Tell me, what do you have in the house? And she said, your maidservant has nothing in the house but a jar of oil. Then he said, go, borrow vessels from everywhere, from all your neighbors, empty vessels. Do not gather just a few. And when you have come in, you shall shut the door behind you and your sons. Then pour it into all those vessels and set aside the full ones. So she went from him and shut the door behind her and her sons, who brought the vessels to her, and she poured it out. Now it came to pass, when the vessels were full, that she said to her son, bring me another vessel. And he said to her, there is not another vessel. So the oil ceased. Then she came and told the man of God, and he said, go, sell the oil and pay your debt, and you and your sons live on the rest. So basically, the point that I want to make is several points, but the main one I think that is really pressing on me is that she did what the prophet said without hesitation, and she just did it. She filled the jars, she closed the door, closed out all the noise that from everyone else, and had a profit and a blessing. Sometimes God will lead you or lay on your heart to do the strangest things that no one else understands. And it is up to you to decide if you're going to do it or if you're going to listen to the mouths of others and not do it. Are you going to do it and gain something, or not do it and just waste time? Because sometimes it will continue to come. It will continue to come. It will continue to come until you do it. Sometimes doing it the first time you hear it is best, because then you will not have to hear it anymore. It could be the simplest thing. It could be the craziest thing. It could be the weirdest thing. But if you know deep down in your heart, it is a word from God, don't hesitate. Move on it at that moment. Now, I do have one question, and I'm not sure if anybody else thought about this, but suppose her sons kept bringing in more jars. Would the oil keep running and running and running until it just overflowed? I mean, when she didn't have any more jars, it stopped. What if she had a whole lot of jars? Would it have kept coming? Probably so. A bigger profit? Probably so. So just be encouraged to continue to listen to that still small voice of God in your life. Follow it, because it is guiding you and it is leading you to something very, very big. Don't hesitate. Move when you hear it and get your blessing. I want you to enjoy the rest of your evening. Be blessed, and I'll have another video for you. Have a good one.